Not too long ago, I realised that in a world of Spotify, Amazon Music and Alexa, I'd stopped listening to music. Now, obviously I don't mean I didn't have music on whilst doing other things, but what I didn't do was sit down and actually enjoy the music. Now, I know I could have made myself do this with those digital formats, but I wanted the warmth, experience and character of vinyl that I remembered. So I tried two ways of very easily being able to enjoy my vinyl collection when away in the van. One worked out well and the other, well, keep watching to see how it went.
Don't forget to check out our other videos on everything campervan and motorhome related, from solar to water, heating to gadgets, tyres to trips. If you like this video, please do hit the thumbs up, it really does help me to know what you like, and you can ask any questions or give feedback in the comments. If you want to make sure you don't miss any of our future videos, please hit the subscribe button and clicking the bell will give you a notification when a new video goes live. Finally, if you do decide to hit the thumbs down, it would be great if you could also leave a comment so I know what you didn't like. When looking at options for a turntable, I had a few criteria. It needed to be able to be powered from the van without having to use an inverter, have a built-in preamp for simplicity, be compact and lightweight, and be able to play both LPs and singles. Retro portable suitcase style record players have exploded onto the scene under lots of different brands. They most seem to have the same core components and design and probably come out of the same factory. These seem to be a really easy and cheap way to enjoy records simply. Given the price points, I didn't have any high expectations but wanted to give one a try, and after a bit of research I chose the Nostalgie brand. It's belt driven, has built-in speakers, audio line out and headphone connections. Critically, it's powered by USB, making it easy to use in the van. It has speed settings for 33 1/3 RPM LPs, 45 RPM singles and even older 78 RPM records. It is a really compact and portable unit, and it was really easy to set up and use, simply plugging in the USB and switching on, and at just over £50 it is one of the cheapest options. But let's see how it sounds, firstly using its built-in speakers. Without a comparison you might not be able to tell, but it isn't great. But because it has an audio line out and headphone connections, we can connect it up to a powered speaker, and we're going to use the Anker SoundCore for this. So now let's listen again. And this does give the sound a better depth and better volume. But it's still not great quality and something just doesn't sound right. So let's see what speed it's actually going at. So, having used this app, we can see that it's running at 37 RPM instead of the 33 1/3 it should, and there's quite a wide variation. So, we concluded, for this price, we're not going to get a great system. So, we've bumped up the price, and we're about 4 times more expensive, but we've gone with the Sony PS LX310 BT. Again, it is belt driven, but this time with an aluminium platter, which is much better than the plastic one on the Suitcase. It has phono output, and as its built-in preamp, it also has line out with 3 different gain settings. It can also link directly to Bluetooth devices like speakers or headphones. I would have much preferred if it had had phono sockets on the back rather than this fixed lead to connect. It's 12 volt powered, coming with a 240 volt adapter. If you are connecting it to 12 volts, I would recommend using a regulated supply. It can play 33 1/3 RPM LPs and 45 RPM singles, but this one can't do older 78 RPM records. One slightly annoying thing is it doesn't have a retaining clip for the arm. but it does have a hole in the mounting bracket that allows you to put a tie over the top, but it's not as easy as just a clip, and I don't know why they didn't put one on. It pairs really simply with a Bluetooth speaker, and whilst I'm a little bit reluctant to do that because we're going from analog to digital back to analog, for the purposes of this test I am going to use Bluetooth. It can use Bluetooth's SBC codec or the Qualcomm aptX audio, which is a good bit rate of 576 kilobits per second. As you can see, it has push button start, so if you want it to automatically put the arm across for you, it will. But let's put it to the same track and see how this one sounds. And straight away you can tell it's clearer, more concise and far more depth to the sound. Let's see how this one performs with turntable speed. Not only is it extremely close to that 33 1/3 RPM, but it also has only a small amount of variation. To give you a comparison, let's do a quick playback of each of those options. So not surprisingly, you can imagine that our recommendation, if you really want to appreciate the sound of your vinyl while travelling, is the Sony PS LX310 BT. Thanks for watching our video, and as always, if you have any questions or feedback, please pop them in the comments below. If you find the video useful, please like, share and consider subscribing.